Hello, I'm Anastasia. This is one of the most requested videos on my channel, Nail Drill Bits Explained. If you want to know what's the difference between carbide and diamond drill bit, red and black abrasive marks, this video is just for you. Keep watching. First of all, I want to explain that choosing good quality and professional drill bits for your work is essential. You cannot use drill bits from a hardware shop or ones borrowed from your dentist. Use only professional tools. But how can you tell if the quality is good or not? I personally tried many drill bits produced in Germany, Russia, China, and South Korea. Drill bits made in Germany are very good, but also they're very expensive. But usually it's totally worth its funds, as they last much longer. Russian drill bits are more affordable and the quality is still good. These are the ones I mostly use in my work. Chinese bits have some good quality ceramic and carbide bits, but honestly I never liked Chinese diamond bits. Let me give you an example. There is a drill bit kit that is sold online, or sometimes it comes as a supplement with the nail drill. I personally don't like it, as the size of the grains is not even, meaning we will always end up cutting the skin of our client, and I do not recommend to use it. Besides manufacturers, we also need to understand the material they are made of. There are carbide, diamond, sand beads with mandrill, ceramic, buffing beads, silicone beads, brush beads, chamois beads, and more. Carbide beads have flutes cut into them that provide the cutting power. The more flutes on a bead, the finer the cut. A carbide bead reduces material by acting like a potato peeler, shaving layers off while leaving the surface smooth. Carbide beads are usually used for acrylic, gel, polygel, and other products, sometimes for pedicure. Do not use carbide beads on natural nails or sensitive skin. Diamond beads have a diamond dust on them. The diamond particles file the nails by scratching the surface to remove material or dead skin. Diamond beads are usually used for manicure and pedicure to remove dead tissue. You can use this for product filing and removal too, but they will get dull pretty fast. Ceramic beads. There are ceramic cutter beads with flutes that work the same way as the carbide beads do, but they do not heat as much as they are slightly softer, just like ceramic knives. I love using them for gel and polygel removal. There are also soft ceramic beads for manicure and pedicure. They have white, which is coarse, pink, medium, and blue means fine abrasive. Mandrill and sand bands. They are usually used for manicure or pedicure. I do not recommend using them on the natural nail, only for the skin. Bands slide over the mandrills. Mandrill should be sanitized after each use. Sand bands are made of paper, so they are not able to be sanitized. Beads must be discarded after one use. They have different abrasive marks, just like regular nail files. Buffing beads are designed for buffing skin or natural nail. They are very soft, so it is not possible to damage the skin or nail plate. Polishing beads can be made of silicone, rubber, and other materials. They can be used together with oil or buffing cream to polish the nail to a high shine. Also, drill bits have different abrasive marks. They usually refer to carbide, diamond, and sometimes ceramic bits. White is the softest one. Then we have yellow. It is also very soft. Red means medium fine. Blue, medium. Green is medium coarse. Black, coarse. Two black lines, extra coarse. Also, drill bits can have a different size. For hands and manicure, we usually use smaller sizes. For pedicure, it can be bigger. The most important thing you need to know about the size is the speed you can work with. Here's the chart where you can see the allowed speed according to the size of the bead. The smaller the bead is, the faster it should rotate, and vice versa. With large beads and flat beads, you should work at a low speed. Besides material, abrasive, and size, drill bits also vary in shape, and there are so many different shapes out there. It is literally impossible to learn all of them because there are hundreds. There are different techniques too, so I will overview the ones I work with most often. Corn shape. It It can be ceramic or carbide. It can be narrow or wider, straight or curved. I usually use it for product removal, for filing off the length of the nail, or if I need to remove a large portion of the product, usually during infills. Needle shape. Carbide needle-shaped bits are perfect for filing off natural nail underneath. During infills, I usually use red or green abrasive depending on the thickness of the natural nail. Cylinder. The shape is perfect for filing length or changing shape, such as going from stiletto to coffin. You can also use it to remove the product, but it is not very comfortable working near the cuticle area. Rounded cylinder. This shape is great for cuticle removal, filing the sidewalls, and removing hard skin around the nail plate. Sphere bit works similar as the rounded cylinder. It can be used to file off the cuticle as well as dead tissue around the nail plate. Soft large sphere is great for buffing the skin and removing small hangnails. Flame bit is my favorite for dry electric file manicure. I push up the cuticle with it and clean the sidewalls. For super thin, sensitive skin, I use bead called Oniclean. It was designed for people suffering from diabetes. There are much more shapes out there, and I don't think it is possible to try them all, but you need to understand which materials, which abrasives are suitable to work with different types of skin and cuticles. If you would like to learn it with me, I have online electric file manicure course. It includes everything you need to know about electric nail files, skin and cuticle types, how to choose bits according to the skin type for each client, how to choose the right speed and angle. All details and sign-up link are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time on my channel, consider subscribing. I post new educational videos just like this one every week. Thank you and see you in my next one. Bye-bye.